Yeah. So it's like a question. What do you want to create? And to me, it's consistently something that reflects myself back to myself. Something that reflects myself back to myself. So like here, I'm creating a persona. Creating a persona while being in the body. So that can look like, what's the life purpose of TRE? What's the goal and the mission of TRE in the world? Okay. What's the purpose of TRE? What's the life mission of TRE in the world? And how widespread do we want it to be? And how do we want it to impact the world? Because, you see, this practice absolutely and perfectly aligns with my personal life mission as it has always been since childhood. Forgive me for the key tapping. I'm gonna make that quieter. Expression. Specifically, openness and space for all expression, which means that there would be only appropriate expression. According to the moments. The right output of energy for the circumstance. And this is socially, just as it is personally. Now, this requires a period of really feeling it all out. On the personal level, yes, reacting. Yes, reacting. And so part of that reaction is having the tools, having the financial abundance to allow this sort of thing. Beautiful. Part of this, yeah, so this process being able to take place and having the financial resources to allow it to take place. Yes, and really, this is such a blessing for me, and I'm very grateful to not have children. And even I'm very grateful to not have a relationship, because unless she was super compatible for me, and I don't know if I believe that that person exists, or if it's, yeah. So unless she was super compatible with me, it would be an adaptation game. And I'd rather adapt to the world and the social worlds unadulterated from individuals in my life. So, being in this cloister with abundant finances and gustatory delights and sustenance, an adequate natural environment, I am experiencing mission building. Now, also, I am building an understanding of reactivity. So, how to spread theory optimally? What would it need? The Discord community for building a knowledge base, a list of all possible physical interventions per body position. We'll pause it there. Okay. Yeah. The mission is to, notice how I'm not relaxing now. And if it's required to stay in home, then doing that for the relaxation. But if going out there in the world requires tension, well, I don't know that it is or isn't the world's fault, but we're all out there. It's running around like, to survive, you're required to hold a certain amount of tension in a way. Not literally required, but that's what everyone else is doing. That's the social network norm. And we're all in this together. Just seeing, and the restorative thing is to be yourself and see yourself if you need that reflection. to be yourself and see yourself if you need that reflection. So it's good to see oneself and build that future, build that sense of purpose in what you are, an instrument of, and see what are the things that are going to maximize making this character who is a self-instrument, this character who is leading the mission. How do we consolidate this energy into fullness, into yeah, and it's challenging for me when there's all this going on that isn't serving, isn't building, right? Is not building, is not self-creating. Is aggressively doing what one does, but is disturbing to others' space because of it. And so, yeah, becoming more. How do I become more is the question. How do I become more relateful now? How do I become more? How do I see more of myself? How do I develop this TRE mission? Probably by starting, here we go, starting a compilation list of all possible interventions. Now, I actually believe in giving in to see what the body will do, and only doing TRE sessions like that because it works. It works to relax the body actually. Boom. And noticing that people don't necessarily do all that, right? People don't necessarily do all that.